away from face-off here on Saturday night. High stakes for this Notre Dame team, looking to get their first win in Big Ten play, and Michigan staying top the country. Finds Moldenhauer. Moldenhauer tries to find Hughes back behind the net. Unable to get to Braun. Wasn't ready for that pass in the middle. Master Domenico will send it forward, and Master Domenico, the captain for Notre Dame, did not play last night, but is back in tonight. Could be a potential difference maker on this third line defense for the Fighting Irish. As Michigan will send it to Schiffsky. Schiffsky on his own will send it in. That one scored! Aiden Park finds the rebound off the Schiffsky Scott. And we have opened the scoring early here in the first period.
Aiden Park, great effort on that play, following through with that one. That's his 7th of the season. What a way to start this game. 2.5 minutes in, Wolverines are on the board.
And huge contribution early from this Michigan fourth line. That Schiffsky shot just stays right on the pad of Kemp. And Park just finds himself in the right place at the right time to slot that one in. Now this one sent all the way up to Draper, who's all alone. He'll sling pass, tries to find the find hole, and it does not go in.
What an opportunity there. It looks like he beat him 5-0, but it went off the post or just wide.
A great opportunity for the Wolverines. Even better job by Kemp to get that save, as now Schiffsky will send another shot in. That one no good. Good deflection, Mania. This one sent back in by Fleming. Fleming finds Jursev. Jovanovic with the shot there. Again, last night, Jovanovic scored his first goal of the season, just his second appearance, and now in his third game tonight. And find someone in the middle. That one stopped by Fisher. Now Fisher will just send it out. As Schock misses that one, Barnett able to recover.
Barnett, as we said before, scored his first goal last night.
Now Schock has a chance to find someone in the middle. He'll take it himself, and that one, no one able to find it. Notre Dame pushing it on their own. This one sent out to Brown. Brown finds Davis, who scores! Jaden Davis notches it up with just under 13 minutes to go in this first period.
Jaden Davis, that's his first goal of the season. The junior played his junior hockey in Green Bay. Huge goal for them. The Irish are on the board. We've got a 1-1 hockey game here in Ann Arbor.
That's a huge goal for Notre Dame, and really interesting that we're seeing some first-time goal scorers this season make a big impact for Notre Dame. Again, we were talking last night.
Also interesting to mention, such a historic matchup. 176 matchup between these two teams.
Trying to find anywhere to go with this one. Send it over to Fleming. Fleming will cycle it around. Back in the middle, and he misses the shot. Good save. We'll try and send it in. That one tapped out by McKinney. Notre Dame will hold on to it. Back to Knubel. That shot fired in. Blocked by Ivankovic. Notre Dame looking for a rebound, and that one unable to find all the way over to Kerr. Kerr will just dump it back off. Looking for a shot. That one sent the back side of his stick. Ivankovic able to grab it with this one. While it was some time off for both teams, able to get something. That shot goes into the center. Kind of gets stuck within all of them. Kerr, Cole Brown. Another good hit by Brown on Schock. Brown will send it center. Davis misses the shot. This one sent over by Jursev also goes high. Much better job getting passes around, just being physical. Master Domenico sends a shot high. Barnett will try and clear it in that one. Michigan win that face-off. Draper loses possession, though. That one was sent out. Michigan still holding on to possession here. Now Ali will look to push for Notre Dame. A 3-on-2 break. That one sent over. That shot goes a little bit high. Now Draper with possession, trying to find Schiffsky. Draper will find Park in the middle. Park finds a goal into Schiffsky, and it's in the back of the net.
Garrett Schiffsky for the Wolverines. 7th goal in the season for him. What a hustle from him. Getting to the crease, just leaving the stick out. Park makes it so easy for him. Great deep back and forth, and the Wolverines back at it again with a 1-goal lead on the Irish.
And look at this replay here. I think Park might have gotten that one unassisted as it kind of went off the pack. Kemp trying to find Park back in the middle. That one goes wide, and that'll do it for our first period. Here in Ann Arbor, Michigan has the lead 2-1, open the scoring.
Face off.
And again, that 6-3 block differential coming up big for the Wolverines. And something that I talked about earlier was how after that first shot comes from Notre Dame, Ivan Kovic able to make some. Again, as Jaden mentioned, a big emphasis for both of these teams. For Notre Dame, trying to get the penalty kill, and then obviously Michigan trying to convert on their first true power play opportunity of the night. That one sent over to Hughes. Hughes finds Hage, weak side, and that one's in the back of the net for a goal for Michigan.
No surprise there from Michael Hage. He led the goal scorers in the World Juniors recently, and now for the Wolverines, brings them to 3-1 over the Notre Dame Irish. What a one-timer. That's his spot. He'll hang out by the circle, and he just gets it right under the Notre Dame goalie's blocker. Take a look at this replay here again. Kemp has no chance.
Yeah, Tucker, you mentioned poked it away and into the net for the Wolverines. Now Nelson with a chance, good pad save, and he runs in to Ivan Kovic, and Ivan Kovic is still down on the ice. Now Michigan standing up for their goalies, some extracurriculars.
Ivan Kovic still in some pain. Looks like it was his left knee. It didn't seem intentional there from the Notre Dame forward, but Michigan, of course, going to defend their star goaltender.
And again, Danny Nelson had an opportunity there, kind of a one-on-no-one situation, and it looked like what happened was he took the shot and just couldn't stop his momentum and ran into Ivan Kovic, who is still down on the ice and being checked out by medical staff, as we'll listen here.
Previous play is under review for a potential major penalty.
Looks like they'll review this one. See if anything happened on this play. Again, Nelson had this one-on-one opportunity, fires the shot. Good save from Ivan Kovic. And for both of these teams as we resume play. Braun will have it in the neutral zone, trying to find Hughes, as now Evan Werner looking to skate forward. Now a 2-on-1. Werner has Kubel weak side. He'll take it himself. That one's saved by Peck. And now Peck will cover it up with his glove.
If you're Stephen Peck, you must feel amazing after that. Getting sent into the game. 2 great saves to kick it off, and we see here again, both teams battling after the whistle.
I mean, Tucker, we talked about the physicality in the first period, but obviously not this type of physicality. The extracurriculars after the play, obviously both teams, I'm sure, fired up after the last series of events.
Definitely, Zach. When you think it couldn't get any more physical, these teams prove us wrong here.
Back to Knubel. Now it's a 4-on-4. As Draper and Domenico from the initial penalty go out, and that shot fired a little bit high and goes out. A really good chance there from Evan Werner, unable to capitalize.
Yeah, just over the net. And just like that, they're putting pressure on Notre Dame in their own zone.
Knubel finds Fish in the middle. Good save from Peck. Still bouncing around. Peck out of position. Caught up in the middle, and no one seems to know where the puck is.
The refs.
And that's a goal. They're going to call it a goal for Notre Dame.
Children of Yost disagreeing with that one, but they give the goal to Evan Werner.
Wow. So they're going to review this one.
Yeah, chaos around the net. Seemed like no one really knew where it was. It was getting fired back and forth.
See Peck tried to cover it. Michigan defense right on Mullen, Horkoff all in the crease trying to help them out. And
That seemed right as Jaden Kerr fell down. The puck ended up in the back of the net.
Again, Peck was very much out of position, pretty much outside the crease at that point, but you can see
And right here as Kerr falls, the puck kind of bounces almost off of his back.
in the second period, this one stands to be 3-2.
After video review, Michigan's challenge is unsuccessful. There is no goalie interference. Michigan has lost their timeout.
So the Evan Warner goal will stand. Again, his set it into the Michigan zone. Shock being chased by Knubel. Warner intercepting that pass. That one also taken away by Michigan, and now Moldenhauer has a chance. Moldenhauer trying to find someone weak side. He'll dump it off to Spence. Trying to send it back to Moldenhauer. That one go all the way out to Fantilli. That shot from Moldenhauer goes a little bit wide. Fantilli will try a one-timer. That one no good. Schiffsky with it. Trying to find someone in the middle. Kempf again. Gets it with his pad. Moldenhauer with it. Finds Schiffsky. Puts it in the back of the net. And Michigan has scored 4-2.
Garrett Schiffsky been huge for the Wolverines already. Connecting 2 plays for Park before, and now getting himself a goal to bring the Wolverines to a 4-2 lead over the Irish. Great bounce back play there. After that review we were talking about, Irish seemed to have the momentum, but no. Schiffsky with just a snipe in the slot.
Lifted up and over. That one stopped Duke. Send it over to Park. Park looking for Schiffsky, weak side. Schiffsky is brought down to the floor, and we're going to stop play momentarily here for that one, as Schiffsky is still down on the ice.
Yeah, looks like Schiffsky's helmet might have fell off a little bit. Take a look at this replay here. Yeah, it looks like he grabs his helmet, sort of, and Michigan doesn't like that. Cross-checks.
Now Michigan will have a chance. Ron has it at the top. He'll send it down to Hage. Hage looking for Horkoff in the middle, and Kemp will lift the goal up. So that one will go all the way back out to Kumlin. Kumlin looking back to Femus, weak side. Femus trying to find Mazzotti in the middle. That one picked off by McKinney. Henry Nelson can't hold on to it. Now Park has control in a 2-on-1. Knocks it back out to Moldenhauer. That one goes off the skate of Mazzotti. Sent over to Duke. Duke tries to find Park in the middle. No good. And that one's in by Moldenhauer.
Nick Moldenhauer scored the 5th goal last night and scored the 5th goal tonight. Last night being an empty netter, but here on the cleanup crew. Maybe 2 or 3 shots before him, and he gets that last piece, bringing the Wolverines to a 5-2 lead over the Irish here in Ann Arbor.
As you mentioned, the empty net goal is 4th of the season. This one, his 5th. Very much in the right place at the right time on that look, as Duke's shot kind of gets bounced around, and Moldenhauer on his way in. Now winning that category 23-18. It's been crucial to them in order to maintain this lead. Again, the shot tally got a little bit out of hand during that major penalty, and now nearly back even, 26-24. Notre Dame still holds the lead, as that shot goes in for Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, just like that, back on the board. Couple bodies in front of the net. It'll be interesting to see who they give that one.
It seems like Caden Carlisle is taking ownership. His first goal of the season did not play last night against the Wolverines. Able to just slot that one right up above the shoulder of Peck in the top right corner. Has played 15 games this season, but gets his first, the defenseman. Notre Dame stalling behind the net. Send it around to Fisher. Fisher will send a shot. Knubel trying to redirect. He'll shoot again. This one loose, and Schiffsky will pick it up outside the crease and send it across the blue line. Now TJ Hughes controlling it in the neutral zone. Hughes has some options weak side. He'll just take it himself. Uses the backside of his stick, and that shot goes a little bit to the left. Seems like Notre Dame will be content with stalling the last few seconds of this period out, as Michigan still holding on to a lead 5-3, but an eventful second period. Ivan Kovic heading to the locker room with...
Definitely, and looking back at those saves, although they look even, it's distributed a little bit different with Ivan Kovic stepping out due to an injury. He had 12 saves on the day, and now Peck stealing the...
Spence across the blue line, and good individual play. That one just blocked by Kumling. Spence, though, able to send it over to Draper, trying to find Robertson behind him, but that'll just go across the blue. And that one sent across and a goal for Notre Dame. Good 1-2 piece from Knubel over to Kumlin on the other side. As now Michigan's lead cut to 1.
Axel Kumlin for the Fighting Irish. That's his second goal of the season, the senior from Stockholm, Sweden. What a goal there. Little tic-tac-toe play. Easy. And that's it. On the great pass. Right over the left leg of Stephen Peck, the assistant captain.
Players in the middle as Robertson finds it behind the net. Send it up to Moldenhauer, and Notre Dame will have to watch that one fly past to avoid an offside. Robertson with it again. Both teams making some changes, keeping legs fresh. Just over 10 minutes to go here in this one. Michael Hage trying to find Schiffsky in the middle. That one goes in the back of the net. Michael Hage. Beautiful pass to Schiffsky, one-times it.
Schiffsky, second goal of the night. And another one-timer goal we've seen. What a beauty from Garrett Schiffsky. Brings the Wolverines to 6 goals on the night. What a shot. That's his second goal tonight, 8th goal of the season. On just a great setup. Kemp was there, but wow. Just gets it right inside the post. Great celebration of the children of Yost. Michigan leads by 2.
Yeah, beautiful shot from Michigan. Notre Dame looking to respond. Shot sent in from Kerr in the glove of Peck.
Peck continuing to stand tall.
Oh, with an opportunity. One-on-one for Schiffsky. That one sent in. Good save by Kemp. Another great net save.
What a save there from Kemp. The windmill glove save there. We saw that last night too on the...
Nice bit of movement from him. We'll send it back to Fisher. Fisher trying to send in the middle. Hit from Spence. Now Michigan with a chance. Spence with Horkoff sends it back to Duke. Duke sends in, hits the crossbar. They have Michigan State before, again, Penn State, and on the other side for the Fighting Irish, they'll play Penn State next weekend before Ohio State in an out-of-conference with Bowling Green, and finally taking on the best team in the Big Ten, records-wise, Wisconsin. There's no off weekends in the Big Ten for hockey. Got this 4-on-4 opportunity for both teams. Leaves a lot of open space. Now Perron has it on his own. He'll shoot and scores!
Jaden Perron, the Hurricanes draft pick. His 7th goal of the season. Great patience there on that breakaway. First of all, great pass to set up that opportunity. Looks like he was almost going to go over the glove of Kemp, and then he just goes 5-hole.
Yeah, just a great 5-hole shot from Jaden Perron. Didn't waste inch for him, so that one will go in the glove of Kemp. And back towards the middle, there's a fight going on by the blue line. Multiple players get tangled up, multiple helmets off.
Carlisle with his helmet off.
And they're going to send Schiffsky and Schock out of the game, as well as Carlisle out to their own respective benches. It seems like these referees have yet another review to check for any major penalties between these two teams. Man, just a physical and heated night between these two rivals.
100%. And it's a rare occurrence. Oftentimes you don't see players actually dropping the gloves and taking their helmets off in college hockey. Usually that's an NHL type thing. But you see Carlisle and Schiffsky getting tied up there. Pretty good looking helmets though if you're going to take them off.
Yeah.
Notre Dame with those great gold, and Michigan with the winged maize and blue.
And again, the players sent in. Schiffsky seemed to kind of throw a punch and was still fighting on that side with Davis. So we're watching this review to Horkoff now down low. He'll send it all the way across to Hage. Hage over to Perron. Perron back to Hage. Hage over to Horkoff. Sends a shot in. That one blocked in the middle by Kumlin. TJ Hughes still has it though. He'll send it over to Hage. That one knocked down by Mazzotti. Mazzotti has a chance. Has Knubel in the middle. Good deflection by Perron. Alley now 36-33. Looking to pass it in. Hage, another hit from behind, and that'll send another fight between these two teams.
And just when you thought this game couldn't get more physical, punches being thrown. For every Wolverine, there's a Notre Dame again being tied up.
And again, 1:43 left in this game. A 3-goal lead. Michigan already on the power play. Not much left to give. Fisher is sent to the locker room, so he'll be assessed a major. Unlikely that cross-check from behind.
Yeah, it's all started.
Cleared outside their zone, though. Moldenhauer will control it. Sent over to Fantilli. Fantilli finds Robertson. Robertson up to Fantilli. Over to Moldenhauer. One times it. That one saved. Good block by Kempf. Fantilli over to Robertson. Back to Fantilli. Hage thought about a shot. Instead will control it. Send it into Draper. That shot blocked out and cleared out. 15 seconds left in this one.
Children of Yost chanting one more goal.
10 seconds. We'll see if they get that wish. Perron's shot blocked, and with 5 seconds left, Nelson will clear it out. Maybe Notre Dame looking for one of their own. Slaggert sends one in, and Peck will make the save, and that'll do it here in Ann Arbor as the extracurriculars mildly extend past the whistle. We end an entertaining one here in Ann Arbor. Michigan wins 7-4, ends the game on a 5-on-3 power play due to many major penalties and too many disqualifications to count. Tucker, if you're Michigan, probably happy about this one.
Oh, very happy. And if you're Notre Dame, they brought their best. Physical hockey they played, and definitely a better showing than last night.